Hello everyone. So today's topic is, should I buy in a seller's market? Which is a great question. I've been getting it very often. Buyers are constantly hearing, oh my goodness, these houses are flying off the market, difficult to get one, multiple offers. Should I even be buying right now or should I wait? Well, I am here to answer all of your questions. Well, at least 4 of your questions. And then if you have any more regarding the topic, you guys know I stay up with these comments, so message below. I'll be sure to either private message you or answer them on the comments and kind of go through those individually. But yeah, so let's get into should I buy in today's market. And for those of you who don't know, my name is Savannah Shepard, owner, broker of Sell State Vision Realty. And if you are looking to buy a home, sell a house, invest in real estate, or start your real estate career, I would love the opportunity to talk with you and guide you along that way. So it's an exciting journey. All 4 are a very exciting journey. I've been through all of them. So, okay, let's get into this. So should I buy in today's market, especially with it being a seller's market? Good question. Well, here's the reason I firmly believe the answer is yes. Now, is that answer yes in every seller's market? Not necessarily. There may be some markets where I would say, you know what? I would personally put my house on the market, take advantage of a seller's market, right? Go ahead, sell it, get more than what you would think maybe it's worth, and then rent for a year. Once the market calms down, go ahead and then enter into a buyer's market so you can get a better deal that way. However, we're in a very unique seller's market. So I've made many videos about the market. I'm not going to go into too many statistics with the market. I'm just going to tell you why I feel like it's still a good time to buy in today's market, even though it is definitely a seller's market, okay? So number 1, and most importantly, is of course, interest rates. Our rates right now are as low as they've ever been. I'm signing almost everything below 3%. It's kind of bouncing back and forth. I'll get 3.1, 3%, 2.8, 2.6, 2.5. I've gotten all in the 2s I've gotten. A lot of people are getting those rates. I don't care if you are a first-time home buyer or not, you are still securing a very, very low rate right now. That's the biggest thing. And to be honest, the rate is huge. So I ran some numbers before to give you some statistics. So we're gonna take an average sale, $250,000 house, right? An average house at $250,000. Last year, we're gonna say that you purchased this house last year and you got an interest rate of 5%, okay? An interest rate at 5% and $250,000. Now, you're gonna get a regular loan for 30 years. That same exact buyer purchased the same exact house at $250,000 this year instead of last year, and they secured a 3% rate, which is honestly high in this market because you can get even less. But we're gonna be generous here. So 3% interest rate. Over the course of the 30-year loan that they purchased on both individual houses, it is over $100,000 different in the amount of interest paid on the 5% versus the 3%. So when I tell you low interest rates are a big deal, I know you are hearing that from everyone, and then you're thinking, well, yeah, but prices are high. I don't care about the prices. When you're looking at purchasing your own home to live in for several years, interest is what you should be concerned with. Absolutely, the interest is what you should be concerned with, and we've got incredible rates right now. So if I can save $100,000, yeah, the house goes into multiple offers. I end up paying $260 instead of $250. Oh, shoot, I only saved $90,000. Well, okay, we can put that together. The rate is extremely important, even more so in many cases when it's that big of a difference than the actual price itself. So when people say the rates are low, now's the time to buy, they're not lying. It's true, and it makes a huge difference. And actually, if you text me your information below, put what house you're looking, I will give you the numbers, 5% versus 3%, that way you can see the difference. It is a very big difference. And just a little plug, if you are paying 5% right now, refinance, 100% refinance. Okay, so my second reason here is the market, which is weird because it's a seller's market, right? Why would the market make me buy a house right now? Well, here's why. If you watched my video, let's see, it would have been the beginning of May, 2 weeks ago. that I did a market update, right? Market analysis, what's going on with the market, what's happening. You will see on that video, not one time did I say this market is going to drop. I feel very firmly the market is not going to drop. We're going to continue to go up, plateau eventually. You can't maintain what we're doing right now. It's going to plateau. I do not feel like it's going to dip. It's just going to stop growing, and we're gonna kind of plateau. Not dip whatsoever. There's no inclinations of that. You guys know from my video last week, I told you I've got 50% cash buyers. So this is real money. People are purchasing homes with cash. It's not, back in 2008 when I hear someone say, this is just like 2008 all over again, I'm like, no, it's not. It is not like 2008. It is nothing like 2008. 2008 was a bubble. It's a bubble because it was fake. People were buying homes with money they didn't have. Banks were promising money that they knew was not going to come back and therefore would cause a burst. You just can't maintain that. What's going on now is someone's buying a house for $500,000. They're saying, hey, here's the cash. I want the house. That's what's happening right now. Not the same market whatsoever. Also, what another drive in that market is we're at very low inventory. Our builders for the last 5 years have not been building to the extent that they should have been building. I may get into that a little further in a different video. That's not where I want to go with this one. However, the reason I say the market is because if you jump on, as we go up in the market, if you jump on here, I still feel we will continue going, eventually plateau. Real estate in the course of 10 years, not at any point, even with the crash, not at any point, if you look at the course of 10 years, has real estate gone down. It has always gone up in equity. So seller's market or buyer's market, if this is a long-term investment, you're going to be safe no matter what. If it's a short-term investment, then you have to kind of weigh out your options. And then that's when you look at that rate and see how much of a difference that makes. Hopefully that all makes sense for you guys. Any questions, let me know. I have two other major reasons, and these have more to do with the lender side of things. One is down payment assist. So I've worked with several lenders, and they are very great right now at getting us down payment assistance. And honestly, even more so than lenders go, it's the community. Because if you reach out Charlotte, Lee County, DeSoto County, wherever you're at, contact them. And a lot of times they'll tell you, absolutely, we have X amount of funds for first-time home buyers. Each community is different, so they'll have a few different qualifications to get access to those funds. And then they'll give you those funds, and that can be your closing costs. Sometimes that can be your appliances in the house, a credit towards fixing the roof. They're all different. So I've done several of them. I've actually done all three of those. I've had it go towards things that you need to fix on the house. I've had it go towards appliances in the house. I've had it go towards a down payment. I've had it go towards closing costs. So it can be many different things. So you might say, okay, Savannah, this sounds great. I want to buy a house. Let's go. I'm excited. But I don't have any money. How do I buy a house with no money? And yet I'm having to pay rent, and that's expensive, and I feel like I'm in a corner and I don't know what to do. Well, there are accesses. There's things that you can access to help you out of that corner and to get you on your feet and moving forward, purchasing your own home and owning real estate. So definitely look into that, whichever community you are. I don't care if you're not even in Florida. Most all states have this set up on a state level and a county level. So we have both state and county level. So if you have questions about that, let me know as well. And then last but not least is different different loans. So we have three, I think that just came out that I've only done one time, but we've got 3 different loans right now that do not require any money down. And these are first-time homebuyer loans. So you don't have to have $1 million in your bank to qualify for no money down. So I've got 3 different loans like that. Then we're going to go over to FHA, which is about 3.5% down. VA, which I wasn't including in the first ones, it's 0% down, but you do have to be a veteran. So there's a lot of different options like that, really great programs. Everyone is on your side. We want you to buy a home. The state wants you to buy a home. The government wants you to buy a home. That helps society. We want homeowners. That's our pride, our property. That's what we want, and that's what they want. So they're going to do whatever they can to aid you. That's why I said there's a lot of lender programs that will help you, government programs, state programs that will help you. And at the same time, lenders are doing everything they can to get access to really good loans that are good quality that you can get through easily. They just had another one for when you own your own business, self-employed, there we go. It's those big words. But self-employed and access to because it's a little more difficult when you're self-employed to get a loan, but they just pushed another one through for that. So everyone's on your side. Let's do this. The answer to my question, should you buy a house or not in a seller's market, is yes, 1000% in this seller's market. Now, if I was making this video back in 2008, would I have said the same thing? Probably not. Or I should say 2005, before the market crashed. Probably not, if that was predicted. This is a different market. This is not that market. This is not what was happening back then. Completely different. Have I said that enough times? I feel like I keep saying that. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Any questions, let me know. Share this video out, like, comment, all that stuff. I will stay up on this. So if you do have questions, you can personally message me or comment them below, and then I'll make sure to respond to them as well. So I sure hope that is helpful for you guys. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will see you back next Wednesday.